So you can see after brushing it and working through it that it falls into gorgeous waves. You can imagine if this was longer, or if you used, like I used a 1-inch curling iron. If you used a smaller curling iron, you'd get more waves. But it ends up really gorgeous, right? And she's also one length, so you're not seeing a lot of movement on top because it's all one length. So at this point, I am going to do an updo for you. And I wanted to show you my updo kit. If you don't have anything like this, you should definitely have one. I did this quite a few years ago, and I just love having this ready to go. As soon as I use it, wherever I'm doing an updo, I go through and organize it again afterwards. It's always ready to go. So even if I have an impromptu updo, here it is. Everything's in here for me, and it's always ready to go. So I also wanted to tell you, even though she has brown hair, we're going to be using black bobby pins. Why black? Because black will always hide in brown hair. The bronze bobby pins really don't match. So the only time I ever use bronze bobby pins are if the hair is very blonde. And otherwise, I'm always using black bobby pins. I also usually use large bobby pins as opposed to small. So that's another thing. I want to talk about where you start your updo is where the focus of your updo is going to be. That's a good rule of thumb when you're doing updos. So if you want the focus up high, your first section will be up high. If you want it all low, you're probably gonna do your first section down low. Does that make sense? So I'm actually gonna do a variation of her focus is going to be all over the back. So I'm taking rather random sections, and with this gorgeous texture that I have in here, I'm just twisting slightly, and it's quite tamed through there. Notice I'm not even using a comb or anything, just my fingers, the best tool that you can have. Just grabbing a piece of hair and pushing. So it's just kind of randomly making a pattern through there. I'm going to take the tails, open my large bobby pin, put those tails right through it, and then right to the scalp. Now this first one doesn't really have anything to anchor it to the scalp. So I'm going to take a small bobby pin and cross over that to make it a little more stable at the root. Then I'm taking another section, and again, these are rather random sections. Just working it through my fingers, directing it. I kind of want it to go this way, so I'm twisting it that way. This isn't twisting very tight. And then I come out to the ends and I grab just a piece or two, and then I push. And then you can just pull it apart as you wish. Open your bobby pin, put the tails through that, and right to the scalp. And then if you just keep building on this, you can see her hair is rather short in the back. And so this is a really good updo for somebody that has those one length bobs that you really are not really sure what to do with it. This is a great variation that you can do. Now again, since the set is all in this direction, I just keep moving my twists in that direction. And push. And then piece it out and pull. And then you're gonna pin. Okay. Taking part of the side, I have a saying that if it looks good, then you did it right. Which I know sounds kind of like a cop-out, but it's really not. If you do something with your updo and it looks good, then go for it. Whatever you did was good. So that's coming together. Now what are we going to do with these shorter pieces underneath? I'm so glad you asked. I am going to take these and do a light twist on them. Could you fold them in? Yes, you can. You can fold and pin. Whatever works, do it. I'm definitely going for a looser, more romantic feel to this. Twist, twist, twist. Push. Pull a little, and voila. Now this definitely is a very soft updo, and I have a theory that updos should not have to hurt. People shouldn't have to take Tylenol before they have an updo. So these pins are going in gently, and that's one of the reasons why I love using the big pins, because they can hold more hair, and it's actually quite sturdy when you use them. Okay, so I have this side section. Now, one big rule of doing updos is if you break it down into more sections, you're going to get more detail. So do I want one big section going back? Well, I want a little more detail. So I broke it down into two. And I'll tell you, if you spend most of your time on the set, the updo is going to be a breeze. I'm just kicking out some soft pieces in the front. Does it matter which way you twist it? Yes. If you twist it the other way, it will look different. Then again, if it looks good, then you did it right. That saying really works, doesn't it? So I hope this is something that you can take back to the salon and use it maybe on your next updo client. It's very fast, very gorgeous. I haven't even used any product yet. which is very nice. How's that looking up there? You guys are my mirror. Ooh, look at that. Gorgeous texture. I love showing the texture that comes out of this set. It's just so gorgeous. So I'll make my final touches on this and we'll have a gorgeous updo. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you want more. And I'm hoping to do this a lot more often. If I get a good response from you, I'm hoping to do a lot more. So till next time.